now from the home of the. Coming to the plate now, Jackson Youngman, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Line drive to left. Chappelle is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackson Youngman. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Capps is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Wind up stranded. Striding in once again, Jackson Youngman. Here comes the first pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Capps looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jackson Youngman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Digging in once again, Jackson Youngman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 0-1. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done.
It's time now for the next twin up, Jackson Youngman. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Samuel, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again, Jackson Youngman. He flew out in his last at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Samuel is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another shot now, Jackson Youngman. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Bullet back up the middle. Samuel has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Up next for Minnesota, Jackson Youngman.
Second baseman, Jackson Youngman.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Samuel has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
Minneapolis. Today, it's the home opener for this new season. Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. Who do you have? Ready now, Jackson Youngman. It was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. First pitch on its way. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Wow, a homer for all the...
Ready to take his hacks again, Jackson Youngman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into center field. Molina is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Digging in, Jackson Youngman. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And that's a home run into the top tank. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jackson Youngman. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Erwin McCain, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Pitch is high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Shot toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across the... Digging in and looking for more, Jackson Youngman. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far, having quite the game. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
2-1 to count. The 2-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Foster over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Minnesota get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Diego Paniagua claims the win. Coverage now of Saturday Night Baseball. Standing in, Jackson Youngman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Zuniga ranging back at the track. On the warning track, Striding into the box, Jackson Youngman. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but coming to the plate now, Jackson Youngman. First offering on its way. Hard liner to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Round it hard, round it hard.
Villanueva rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Erwin McCain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, it might only be a drop.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a snap throw over to third. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Youngman takes his lead at third with one away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bobby Jones will be next. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. Standing in, Jackson Youngman. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is 8-6 the final score tonight. Minnesota used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Al Morales